Hi guys, Blue here, or Blue the Gamer 93 here. Um, I recorded my theory on this game earlier, but my microphone was not turned on, so that's a little embarrassing. But what I was basically saying in that recording slash theory slash opinion is that I believe the cook in this game, the spirit in the kitchen, has something to do with our main character's demise. I believe maybe he put something in her food or like her drink or something, because I feel she was being just very awful to these people, him and the waitress. And maybe the cook just got fed up. He was like, I'm tired of her being this way. I'm going to end this once and for all. I think he did something to silence her, to kind of poison her, to kind of, just to kind of finish her off. Because as you can see, her corpse or body is in the storeroom, the last door you go through. And that body also has a camera, which is later revealed to be her, the character that we're playing as. So I believe she is already dead, that this cook poisoned her, and then just kind of offed her and then threw her in the storeroom where she kind of froze. Or maybe he just put her in the storeroom without any type of like assault. Maybe he just kind of put her in there, kind of drug her in there. Maybe kind of used like some chloroform or something to kind of knock her out and then put her in there. I don't know, because this game jam is still going apparently. So there will be no like download buttons or explanations as of yet. So this is just kind of my theory slash opinion on the game, because I've played it twice. I found it yesterday and I played it that same day, and I uploaded it two times, two different versions. The first version is in full screen, which is very buggy and very laggy. So I went ahead and did a second version, which is the game in its default like resolution, its default screen, which I feel moves a whole lot faster than in full screen. But I just want to talk about like what I feel is going on. So at the beginning, our character wakes up at the table, assuming they must have fallen asleep. Uh, I'm pretty sure they were they were out of it for a minute, like in a daze when they woke up, kind of groggy almost. And there was no one else around. It was just them in this big empty diner. I mean, there were still lights on. There were like concession stands. You have a popcorn machine. You had like a donut display. You had like a soda fountain, a little soda machine over there. You can get your soft drinks and stuff out of. You got a coffee machine. So they were technically, in a way, the only person there. Or so the game makes you think, until you pick up the camera. And if anyone knows anything about the paranormal, cameras, cell phone lenses, mirrors, all that stuff, they reveal what we ourselves cannot see. So this camera, when focused, can actually reveal spectral beings within this diner. The first one we meet is a guy sitting off at a table in the back by himself, who he is kind of rambling to himself about this girl who didn't show, and that the waitress didn't even notice him. So I feel this guy is kind of hard on himself. He's kind of low in life, low self-esteem, low self-worth, a low self-image. I feel like he got stood up by a girl. That's why he claims she isn't coming, she didn't come, you know. So I feel like it was a very pretty girl who saw this guy as just a toy that she can just kind of bat around, you know, and just kind of use to her own amusement. So she told this guy to meet her at this diner, which I'm sure he liked her in a way, and he was just overexcited, he was eager, and he sprung at the idea of this girl meeting him here, you know, one on one. So he went to the diner, and we saw him, you know, sitting at a table, which seems like maybe for two, maybe two or three, maybe four people. But if it's just going to be him and her, you know, then just say table for two, I guess. But as the time goes on, and she starts to grow like anxious, nervous almost. So I believe this girl stood him up because I feel he was the unattractive type. He wasn't as good looking. He was just like a pawn to her, basically. Someone that she could use for her own game. So that's why in the end he says he feels so lonely, that he feels lonely now. You know, because he thought he had a friend, he thought he had somebody, you know, that he liked, that was going to like him in the same way. She didn't, she used him, and now he's there at this diner by himself, which I believe a part of him may have, in a way, died because now he's haunting this place. So he's forever there until at least you listen to his story, and then he just kind of disappears. The second person is the waitress that you meet behind the counter. She hates her job. She hates being there. Hates clocking in. Hates seeing these people every day. Her only option is to quit. Because she wants to quit working here so bad that she wants to just give up this job, throw in the towel, you know, and just walk out and say, I'm done. But I believe something happened to her, or maybe like a part of her also died, because she mentions also being lonely. She's just lonely in there now. So I think the cook, the last one that we meet, I believe that he has something to do with it, because he has already taken care of the girl with the camera, the one we are playing as our main character. Um, I believe he had something to do with everyone in there, including himself. Like, I think he put something in the waitress, like in her drink, like her coffee or whatever it is that she was having. When she wasn't looking, then he put something in there. And now she's also stuck until you listen to her story. The guy at the table sitting by himself is stuck until you listen to his story. And the cook is the last one, who goes on to say he needs a better hiding place for this key, because the sink isn't a good place. Upon picking up the key, we now get to go to the storeroom where we find our main character, or what was once our main character anyway. So I strongly believe this cook has something to do with it. He has something to do with, I think, all three of them, or maybe just him and the waitress have something to do with it, and they kind of swore to never talk about it, never disclosed it to the public, never talked about it, you know, with the people that came in, you know. So I feel like just him and her know about what happened in this place. But it could also just be the cook's work. Like, he may have done all this himself. Like, he has something to do with everything. Because at the end, we see him one last time in the little storeroom window there before the game fades to black. So I think he had something to do with it, like all of it, like from the start. So hopefully Now Known gets like their chance to update it and kind of give us a summary in the future once this game jam is over, because this game has very good potential. I've played it twice already, and I decided I should do like my own theory / opinion on it, which I'll upload this tomorrow, and I'll bring you guys 2 live streams. I'll do Minecraft and Red Dead Redemption 2 back to back. You guys can have those two. But I'll put this current little video here that I'm talking about up at 12 when it comes around. It's right around the corner. So, I'll put that up, let you guys kind of theorize what you think is going on after watching the gameplay. And hopefully, like I said, Now Known gets their chance once this jam is over to update it, get a download button going, because I'd really love to play it on the desktop. For some reason, it's very laggy and very buggy in full screen, and I think it would be a lot more responsive, and it would respond better and faster and stuff if you got a download button going. So, you know, good job, Now Known. You know, you did a very great job on this game. It looks excellent. Like, the details and the sounds and the little story for each one, I loved it. So, you know, keep it up. Good job. Hopefully you're able to polish it up how you want. You know, to add a download or to add a backstory to kind of tell the player what's really going on here. But this is just my theory / opinion. I think the cook has something to do with it. That he kind of pretty much whacked everybody off in this diner, and now they're stuck here until you listen to their story, which kind of allows them to move on, including himself for some reason. But yeah, you know, keep it up, and I'd really like to see where this game goes in the future and what it'll become in the future, because I definitely play it again for sure, because the length, 7 to 10 minutes, it felt just right. Like I said, excellent details, great models, the sounds, just everything. And hopefully we get to finally go into the bathroom and see what's going on in there. And maybe we'll be able to escape this diner once and for all if there's like DLC or an update or something, you know. But keep it up. Great work. I think I've said just about everything I feel what's going on here so far. Either it's the cook doing it all or it's him and the waitress. One of those two possibilities. But I believe our main character, like I said, I think she was just one of those obnoxious types. She wanted her orders and meals done the right way. Like, if it wasn't done, she was shoving it back in their face, kind of saying, oh, do it right or do it over. You didn't do it right this time. You know, I feel like she was one of those types. And the cook just snapped. He just finally snapped, and he was just like, you know, I'm fed up with her. I'm going to silence her once and for all. He may have, like I said, put something in her drink, her food, you know, what have you. And the waitress, she may or may not have been present while it happened. She could have been in the bathroom. She could have helped, you know, and then they could have put the girl in the storeroom where they locked her in there. And then they just went on to pretend as if nothing happened. But Now Known, if you guys watch this video and you feel like I'm in the right direction with this theory, or if I'm going in the complete opposite direction, you know, feel free to let me know. But this is just what I'm getting from playing it just 2 times. 2 times. And this is the theories and like opinions I'm getting out of this. But I'm going to stop rambling. If you guys enjoyed the video, you know what to do. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the opinion / theory. And I hope you all enjoyed the channel. and all my past and current content that I have up there. And remember, keep it blue. And this is Blue the Gamer 93 signing out.